Hi, Geminis. This is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a timeless love reading for my Geminis, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, always welcome. We are going to find out what is going on with you, what is going on around you, new love coming. We're going to manifest. If you do not have this love, use it to manifest or to confirm a love that's come into your life. But let's see what loving messages Spirit has for my Geminis today. Spirit, I ask that you guide me. What is it that you want me to know? I am listening for you now. Let's see what we have, everybody. I have fate, of course, fate, destiny. Fate is guiding you, helping you with luck, a horseshoe, this infinity symbol. That could have a lot of meaning to some of you, that infinity sign. So luck is on your side. Also the horses. I love horses. I've never been around horses, but maybe some of you are connected to horses in some way and rode horses when you were a kid or have a horse. I don't know. I feel like that horseshoe has tremendous meaning. I have a yes. Yes, he will be back. Trust and know he will return. Okay. So it could be a reunion. It could be a soul contract that's coming back. It could be a soul twin flame that's coming back to you in this lifetime. It could be a no contact that's coming back for some of you. But we're going to stick with this feeling of luck is on your side. So I'm going to say whichever reunion you want. You know, if you're manifesting your person to come back, that's fine. Let's see what else we have. I have balance. A fair balance, a yin and a yang energy. We balance each other. We're good for each other. Okay, so we have a reunion of some sorts, and we have luck. We have a reunion, and we have balance. Balance is important. Okay, they're saying the word harmony to me. Okay, that we're in harmony with each other. Our souls sing. Energy just came in. All right, let's see what these are. Big cards. I'm just going to give these a quick shuffle. Let me see what's going on here. These are the Victorian Romance from Baba Studio. They're absolutely gorgeous, but as you can see, they are huge, very large cards, but they're beautiful. All right, so they're worth it. Let's see what they say. I have a Two of Wands. Nice. I have a Two of Pentacles. And I have a Five of Wands. Okay, so it's coming into me as going back and forth with a particular person. And there could be somebody, I don't want to use the word chaos, but I do want to use the word turmoil. That this person could have something going on in their life that isn't necessarily your energy, they're saying, but it's like it's a misguided energy outside of this connection. So I'm going to put in the category of conflict with an ex-wife over children, a very difficult divorce that's still going through, very difficult work issues that your person's going through. So I have kind of all this like a whirlwind, some kind of conflict outside of this connection. But what it's doing is it's causing a lot of stress within this connection because this person is wired, they just said. This person is just losing it on some days, you know, just any day they don't know what's going to happen next. So it's just like this exploding energy. And it's coming between you. And and it's very upsetting because you just want to live your life. But it is coming between you, and it could be karmic energy of some kind. So let's see what the cards are saying. Let's see what they have for you with this. But that Five of Wands has a lot of energy to me. I have the World. Maybe we're ready to let me see what my other cards are for a second, because I have a 7 of Wands. We're definitely not going to give up on this connection. And I have a Sun. I'm going to say something breaks. Okay, I'm going to say it that way, because it was almost a feeling of whatever you guys are going through, this turmoil, this crazy, your person isn't going to give up. They're going to keep fighting for themselves, but fighting for this connection as well. They could be defending you in some way. Okay. And it's a sense of, I'm on your side and we have to stick together. And I really do believe you will, because this is good news. This feels like we are going to have a life together. So maybe we are struggling with, am I ever going to have a normal life? Is it ever going to be less chaos? Is it ever going to be, I'm going to say, who's this person causing all this drama around you? Because it's not you. And it's a sense of, I have all this drama in my life that I never had before because of somebody else. And how do I remove this energy? How do I get back to having a normal life, a peaceful life, but with this person in my life? So I do feel like you guys are going to find a way, and I do feel like you're going to find a solution. And Spirit's saying it's going to take time. It's going to take time. It's going to take trust. It's going to take effort. But there will be a day that we don't have this fight on our hands of some kind. There will be a day. They said there will be a day we will be together. Okay. So whatever that means for you, because it's almost this feeling of, I got to fight this battle. I got to deal with, who's this crazy? Who's this crazy person in my reading? Who is this? All right. I have a snake, competition, the other woman, it says, the other man, the other woman. All right. Somebody jealous of this connection, causing all kinds of trouble. I have a boat. Moving on. That person eventually would move on. If they're not going to get what they want and they don't get a reaction from you after a certain point, they don't get a reaction from your person after a certain point, they kind of give up and they just kind of move on. So the best thing you can do is ignore it, because when people like that, when they stir the pot, they want to get the reaction from you. They want to see you mad. They want to see you angry. They want to see you going nuts. So they know how to push their buttons. So it's a feeling of, you can't let them get the better of you. You've got to show that whatever you do, it doesn't matter anymore, because you're insane and I'm not listening to you anymore. So something is going on with that. I have a coffee cup. That came into me as somebody who drinks black coffee. That's really how it came into me. Like, not somebody who, after one of these events, says, I need a shot. They say, you know what, just make me a cup of coffee. I just want to sit down and have a cup of coffee and like clear my head and think for a second. So it's somebody that it just drinks. They said drinks black coffee right out of the pot. Like, they don't care how long it's been in the coffee pot. It's been heating all day. It's the dredge of the bottom, and they don't care. They're drinking it. I have a key with your heart. This person wants you. Okay. This person thinks that we're perfect together, and there is a sense of, I'm fighting for us. I'm going to get through this. I'm going to fight for us. I'm going to make it so that this person isn't interfering in our connection for the rest of our lives. So it's going to go away at some point, but it's not good right now, is how I feel. I have resilience, strength and courage. You're stronger than you think you are. And it is a little bit of a 2 against 1 energy. So you guys stick together and you guys have a united front. And this is who you are, and you're a couple now, and you want to be together, and nobody else gets a choice, and whether you're together or not. And it is a feeling of, you guys have to work as a team, and you've got to just kind of push through this kind of crazy energy. I have a conquest, a bridge, bridging the gap, going through that doorway, up the steps, one step at a time to get to the other side, to open that door, to push through. So we're going to get there. We're going to get to where we want to be. Spirit just said it just seems so far away right now. It feels like it's going to take so long and so much effort to get to the point where we're just living a normal life. It seems overwhelming to you, but there will be a day, and it will be here before you know it. And time goes by very quickly, and just keep loving each other through this process. So these are difficult days, Spirit just said, for some of you. I have unlocking the door with endless possibilities. Look at this gorgeous key. I'm going to say a new home. I'm going to say a new home, starting a new home together, literally a doorway, literally finding a home. So it does feel like a move. I'm going to put that down as a clue that, you know, somebody is moving, this physical move, packing boxes, the whole shebang. Somebody is moving. So that they're showing you, because of that effort, that is a sign of a commitment. Like I'm willing to move for you, or I've packed up everything I have so that I can be with you. Like that is how they're going to show you that they are committed to being with you. And I think that's a big deal. I think that's a big deal. The boxes, something about the boxes. You have the ability to tame the beast in me. One look into your eyes and I turn to mush. So whatever's happening, this person gets very upset. This person has probably a very short temper. They get very agitated. And Spirit said it's constant. It could be, the best example I could think is it's like the mother of a child who just is driving the father of that child nuts, okay, with, you know, I still need you in my life every day, and you have to do this, and you've got to come mow my lawn because you used to mow my lawn. You know, it's just like this kind of crazy stuff. But that's the best example I can give as to, you know, what is going on around you. But it's high drama, high stress, and you know, we all can only handle so much is how I feel. If I asked you to marry me, would you say yes? I want you to be mine and mine forever. So I do feel like you have plans to be together. It just feels like it's so far away. It feels like it's out of reach, but I feel that we both want it. And it's not out of reach if you make it happen. So, but I guess from where you are right now to where you want to be, it just seems overwhelming, but you can do it. And Spirit's saying you can do it together. And this person does want to spend the rest of his life or her life with you. So I would say, whatever it is, we're going to do it. We are divine counterparts. And I know that we are twin flames and we belong together. So this could be, they're saying an inseparable, that nobody can separate you. Okay. Like what the divine brought together, no one can take apart. Okay. So whoever's trying to come in between you, whoever's not happy with this connection, this is divinely bonded, and it is a sense of nothing can take this apart. And that's what I want you to live with. I want you to think about that. I want you to think that nobody can take this away from us but us. We're the only ones who can decide that we don't want to be in this anymore. Do you feel when our energies merge as one? Okay, because I'm crazy in love with you. So our energies are merging as one. That I do know. And I do feel like we're both crazy in love with each other. I do, or we will be. And they just use the word consequences to me. So it's almost a feeling of, we knew this would happen. We knew this person would react this way. We knew this was going to be, it's worse than what we thought, I think, but we knew this was going to happen. So this could have been almost predicted for some of you. This could have been based on this person's actions in the past or based on what you knew. I feel like this is almost predicted. Spirit, please share with me. How do we get to where we want to be? How do we get to where we want to be? I have a Justice card. We want to be married. We want to be married one day. And I feel like that's very important to both of us. And Spirit's saying you will get there. You will travel together to get there, and you will figure it out. I have a Six of Pentacles. We got to take care of each other. As long as we are helping each other, we can do this. We can do this. I have an Ace of Pentacles. That's my offer. And I have an Empress. That's my, I want to build a life and a home with you. I might even want to have a child with you. This person, you could have talked about having a child together. I want to have, even if this person has a child with somebody else, you might have already talked about, but I would like to have a family also. I'd like to have a family with you. So that could be something that seems so far away, but that will happen as well for those of you that would love that, because I feel like this person would be in agreement with that. And let's get a couple more. I have a Sun. I have a Sun. I have a Six of Wands. Beautiful. And I have a Page of Swords. I want you to look at what's good in this connection. When you're together, it's amazing. When you're together and you're alone together, it's perfect. It's only this outside energy that is making it not perfect. But that outside, it's like the Tasmanian devil to me. It's like spinning over here, and you're just like waiting for it to spin out of the way. But it is this feeling of, when is this person going to get out of our lives? So I'm not kidding when I said, who is this person? All right, let's see what the love messages are. I want you to focus on each other. Spirit just said that's all that's going to matter to be able to move ahead. Let's see. You still hold the key to my world. You hold the key. You will always hold the key. I feel like the key metaphor today is more along the lines of we're physically moving. We're physically getting an apartment, a home. Somebody's physically moving. You deserve everything in the world, and I want to spoil you. How beautiful. I am aware that I'm ghosting you. I wish I could treat you better, but I am not fully ready. So part of me feels like I don't think you're in there now, but there could have been a time where there was some push-pull energy. There was some, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I want energy. So we could have gone back and forth in this particular relationship, because I do feel like we knew what we were getting into. And I do feel like when they said consequences to me, that somebody would behave exactly the way that they're behaving now. So something had happened. One day I will go down on one knee and offer you a lifetime of love. So they definitely want to spend their life with you. We just have to find a way to get there. But Spirit's saying, as long as we do it together, then we'll figure this out. And I want you to just focus on that. I do. You came into my life suddenly and without warning. So yeah, sometimes it takes time for two lives to kind of become one. And when something changes our life drastically and we realize that we really want to be together, there's a lot of moving parts and pieces. And sometimes somebody else's reaction to this union isn't necessarily like, yay, I'm happy. Somebody else gets jealous. They don't want their children to be with the new girlfriend or the new boyfriend. They put boundaries around things that seem unreasonable to kind of punish somebody. So I feel like some of those things are going on. And I really just feel like it's crazy thinking. Okay, it's just crazy thinking. And that's how we have to put it in its place. Like, this person's just like lost it. Okay. So focus on you, focus on the two of you, focus on staying together, and just focus on being happy. that would be the best advice that I could give you today from Spirit. So let's put this out into the universe. This one is complicated. I want to thank Spirit for these messages, and I do want to thank you for being here today. If you're new to my channel, hit that like button, comment below, all that good stuff. Hit the subscribe button. If anybody would like to book a private reading with me, I'll put my website in the description below, KathyMamolen, psychicmedium.com. And hang in there. You guys are doing great. And I'll see you guys again in another Love Messages real soon.